And so to the round widely regarded as Telly Tales, each member of one team will follow up a clip from a much-loved TV show with a riveting piece of information relating to it. All their opponents have to do is to work out whether that statement is truth or tosh. Tonight, we're proud to feature the Eurovision Song Contest, a fabulous and flamboyant festival of musical culture, or if you're not gay, a 2-hour lake of shite. So Lee is first up with a fact about this 1980 Luxembourg entry, Papa Penguin. OK, that was the spectacular Papa Penguin in 1980, but Lee has an even more extraordinary fact. Lee.
Yes, now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, fine, that was probably, well, definitely the only animal that was featured that year in the Eurovision Song Contest. Well, stop your horses and get off, because I've got a fact. The Swedish entry that year also had a real live orangutan as their dancer.
So what are you thinking?
Well, I just think, can you imagine how pissed off the poor Luxembourg team were going to be? We thought we'd nailed it this year with this man who looks almost exactly like a penguin. I mean, if you look very carefully, you can tell that it's maybe another seabird.
Yeah, but what about the welfare of the orangutan being made to be distressed in a programme that nobody really watches?
I don't know whether the orangutan would be more upset being in Eurovision than in a better programme. I think there's a chance that an orangutan might find even being in something excellent like The Office quite a distressing experience, because he's not going to get it. Very few orangutans understand the structure of a script.
I think their critical faculties are almost nil.
Yeah, he wouldn't get Terry Wogan's irony. So...
Well, you'd be surprised, David. You'd be surprised.
The question we have to ask ourselves, then, is how cruel are the Swedes? Are they...
We should put that into Google.
Are they a cruel people? I think if they got an orangutan, wouldn't it just... It would totally freak out and either go mental and smash up some sound equipment.
Well, that'd be great. Maybe that was it. It just got a guitar and started smashing it.
Maybe they said, we don't need to write a song, we'll just see what the monkey does.
Well, that's how Ginger Spice started. You're probably taking the whole... When I said they were dancing, you're probably, you know, in your head, you're thinking like a routine here, you know. It simply, his job was to just, you know, it was obviously caged, so it was in a cage.
It was caged? What's rubbish?
What do you mean it's rubbish?
I had, like, a pole. I had an image of it doing like that.
Sweden, actually, they're usually among the more competent entries to Eurovision, aren't they? I mean,
they have
ABBA,
won it in the past, I think.
Yeah, ABBA, they're Swedish.
They're Swedish.
I am quite into music.
They wouldn't have needed a gimmick like that,
Exactly, they wouldn't have needed a gimmick like that.
I think true. I want it to be true.
Well, I wanted Father Christmas to be true. I still do. What do you think, Wendy?
You think...
I think not.
I think not.
OK, well, that's what you're saying. Let's find out if you're right. Did Sweden ever have a orangutan in their band? Lee.
Well, actually, it was a lie.
Well done. It is a lie. Sweden did not have a live orangutan in their band. He left due to musical differences. They wanted to do an up-tempo power pop number, whereas he wanted a banana. In fact, to this day, the hairiest thing to actually enter Eurovision was Dana International. So, Len is next. Here's the Finnish entry from 1976, the majestically titled Pump Pump. So, at long last, the answer there to the question, whatever happened to Demis Roussos? That guy ate him. That was Pump Pump, anyway, by Freddie and the Friends. But what is Len's additional piece of priceless trivia? Len?
That was the Eurovision entry from Finland there, and my fact is that on the 27th of July in Finland, they celebrate Sleepyhead Day, when the last member of the family that awakes is taken down to the sea and thrown in.
Well, the question you're asking is,
Yes.
would the same nation that produced that giant man and those girls be the location for a frenzy of splashes?
That's pretty much the connection
Yeah.
between...
So where does Sleepyhead Day come from then, Len?
Well, it dates back to the Middle Ages, where evidently 7 Christians slept in a cave for 200 years. And so they came up with this sleepyhead. And I can actually tell you the Finnish for that is Unikapaka. Unikapaka.
Where we get the Knickerbocker glory from.
Yes.
Originally, it was packed with sedatives. What do you think?
It does sound like one of those daft things that they would do.
Yeah. You think?
Yeah. We used to
Yeah.
have a pram race in our village, so it's conceivable.
People chase cheeses in Wales, don't
Yes,
they?
yeah.
And the first person to get to the cheese, I don't know, gets the cheese. So I think this is true.
OK, Len, truth or garbage?
Funnily enough, it's true.
Yeah.
Yes. Len, we're telling the truth. July the 27th is indeed National Sleepyhead Day in Finland, where the last person in the house to wake up is traditionally thrown in the nearest lake or sea. And July the 28th is, of course, National Granny's Body Washes Up on the Shore Day. And so to our final quickfire round, featuring some more home truths, but this time against the clock. A random flashing light will select which of our panellists has to dish more dirt about themselves, the eternal question, as ever, being, are they to be believed or are they a lying toe rag? It's David's team who are in the lead, so Lee's team needs all the points they can get, starting now. Wendy.
I have no idea how to use a laundrette washing machine.
How long have you stood in the laundrette?
22 years.
So you don't know how to use one. Hazard a guess. How would you think that you do it?
Well, what threw me is the coins
They are tricky.
and...
Are you saying you've never been into a laundrette?
I have
or are
been
you
into the laundrette. No, I didn't know how to work the machine.
You know, William Shatner can't really fly a starship.
I know. Look, Lee, she's caught us out with her genius acting before.
Yes. I would guess that you are actually telling the truth.
OK, Wendy.
Yes, I am.
It is true. Next. Lee.
My parents told me my dog was dead, when in actual fact, he was in Scunthorpe. Oh, yeah, laugh it up now.
Why was the dog in Scunthorpe?
Well, because my parents decided to give him away and didn't want to tell me that. And so they gave him to somebody who lived in Scunthorpe, a relative.
And where did you live?
We lived in the northwest of England. I'm not going to give you the exact location due to the fact that I've got many fans.
That is a lie, by the way. What happened when you went to
relative?
visit your relative that had the dog?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it was a distant relative, so we didn't have to see them that much.
I think could well be true. You don't believe it?
I don't.
OK, we go with a lie.
OK, Lee, put us out of our misery.
It wasn't out of its misery, of course. It was in Scunthorpe. It's actually true.
It's true. Next. David.
As a teenager, I had a poster of Margaret Thatcher on my bedroom wall.
I totally believe you've still got a picture of Margaret Thatcher on your wall. David, describe to me in detail the picture, please.
Well, she was in a sort of blue suit.
Yeah.
True.
And I think it was sometime during the election. It looked like when she was
True.
sort of going along a crowd of people who
And
liked
did you
her.
have
I
other
think-
great Tories on your wall as well? Other pictures of...
Well, Pitt the Younger, obviously. I still got him up there.
Right. Lee, what's your answer?
I'm going to have to confer now. What do you think, Vic?
True, my love, true.
What do you say?
I think it's true. I think you're both wrong, and I think it's a lie.
Yes.
It is a lie.
Well done, Captain.
Can I just say, thank you. Thank you for not believing that. You know.
Yes, David did not have a photo of Margaret Thatcher on his bedroom wall. He could see her quite well enough through his night vision binoculars. Next. Len?
I killed a falcon while playing golf.
Wow.
Did you kill the bird with the ball or with the club?
Yeah, with the ball.
You're not saying,
you find
get
out what
off
sort of
my
falcon it
tee.
was?
Did you get into trouble for having killed this
No,
falcon?
I did not.
This isn't true, I don't think. It's not like it's just a wren. I mean, you'd taken a wren out with it, definitely, although a wren would be harder to hit. But then you weren't aiming. So, I don't think it's true. Do you think it's true? No.
False.
No, it's a lie.
OK, they're saying it's a lie.
Well, to be honest, it's completely true.
This is true. Len did hit a falcon whilst playing golf. The falcon is regarded as one of the fastest animals in the world, or as Len would say, not fast enough, my friend. Next. Vic.
I once helped TV's Dr. Raj Prasad fix his computer. It just needed a reboot. I'm sorry, I have to... first, I can't read this question right because I don't know who Dr. Raj Prasad is. Right. And I don't know what a reboot is.
I mean, it does seem like a lie.
Yeah, you're quite right, it's a
It's
lie.
extreme. It's a lie. Vic has never helped Dr. Raj Prasad fix his computer. In fact, Vic knows about as much about computers as the PC World Helpline. Which irritating horn-like sound means at the end of our final round, tonight's runaway winners are David's team, having trounced Lee's team by 11 points to 9.